Well, hello there, folks. Welcome back to another installment of Math Class at LaQuesta. Today we're looking at reflections and transformations. And so you should have a page that looks like this and a page that looks kind of like this. So we're going to do a few of these problems together, and then you'll be able to do some on your own. Things you'll need in order to complete this successfully: you will need a pencil, a colored pencil, and a ruler. So if you don't have those things, go grab them now. You can go ahead and pause the video. Once you have them, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our instructions, what we're actually doing. So we're going to be plotting 3 points on a whole bunch of different graphs, numbers 1 through 5. We're going to do different transformations. Remember, transformations are anything that changes your original shape. So our starting point is really going to be where we're going to create each of these triangles on each of these graphs a whole bunch of times. We can do the first one together, and then you'll just kind of repeat it after that. So we're looking at a point A, which is 2, 3. So we're going to go over 2 and up 3. I'm using my pencil to do this because I make mistakes all the time. So there's my point A. My point B is 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, already making mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my point B, and my point C is over 1 and up 7, which is going to be right there. And one of the reasons I have my ruler is to make sure that I make nice, clean lines with my triangle. So I have a line kind of looking like that. I have a line looking very much like that. And a line looking like that. So my recommendation now is to take a few minutes and recreate this triangle in each of your other 5 graphs here. Okay, so eventually you go ahead and pause the video to do it so that yours looks very much like this. You see how we have that same triangle all 5 times. Okay, now what we're doing is we're going to take a look and see what our transformations are. So reflecting across the x-axis, the reason you have your colored pencil is to be able to see what that reflection is actually going to look like. So I'm going to trace with my colored pencil the x-axis. Remember, the x-axis is the horizontal axis, this one here. And when you're reflecting across the x-axis, here, I'll even zoom in a little bit here. When you reflect across the x-axis, I have found the simplest way to do that is to keep your columns the same. So depending on where this point is, this happens to be 3 spaces away from your green line. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And in that same column, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put my first point, my point A prime. So remember, this was A. This is my A prime. Prime, we just put a little apostrophe up there. For my point B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my point B. And my point C, remember we had gone up 7. This point was over 1, up 7. So instead of up 7, we're going to go down 7 now. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is my reflection across the x-axis.